Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be presenting my project. So my project is a Flappy Bird game. This is how it will look. You just gain points like you would, flap it, and then pass through. Then it just loops back. Yes, it's something like that. Okay, so first of all, if most people from here explain their from top to bottom, their code from top to bottom, I'm not gonna do that because my code isn't from top to bottom. I'm gonna be explaining in the way that I made it. First of all, also I'm using Pygame. So first of all, I started with the actors. Here, I named the bird oo, the top pipe, the bottom pipe, and then there's some other variables that I'm gonna explain later. Next, I use the def draw, which then makes it possible so you can actually see them, because or else it's just gonna not be appear and you're gonna question why it's not gonna appear. This is it. There's also the score. Next, we go to the def update. First of all, this is the bird speed, the gravity. So in here, I said that I was gonna explain some code later on. This is the gravity and the bird speed. If I didn't have this code, this thing would be a mess. I'm gonna explain right here. See, it's gonna drop so slow, which you do not want. It's not gonna even make it to the first flight. Yes, I tried it a couple of times. Then, okay, so when you play Flappy Bird, you think that the bird will go from the left side to the right side. No, it's actually the pipes that go like this, not the bird. And this is what I made the scroll speed for. This thing allows the pipes to go from the right side to left side actually, instead of the bird. And of course, I made it for the top pipe, which is clearly the top pipe, and then there's the bottom pipe. I have to make it equals or else it's gonna look weird. Okay, so I made my code, instead of making a lot of pipes, I make it just one pipe. And how that code works is, basically, once the right side of this pipe goes to the left side of the screen, I failed that was my fault. It's just gonna appear again, watch. Damn, it just appears again. That's what this code is for. And then, this is the offset, how high and how low the pipe is. Like, you see this? There's the gap. I made the gap start at the very middle at first. Then this part, if you paid attention from earlier, it's at a different position. This is what the random random is for. And I got that from importing the random. Okay. And then, yes, this is basically that, continuation. Okay, next part. So, but what would happen if the bird just didn't touch the pipe and just fell down, or you just flew it too high? It's just gonna reset. Why would that be important? Why would this run be important? Because if I didn't have this, let's say delete, it's just gonna be gone for eternity. That's why this code is very important. And then this is to call the function. The function is from here. I have not explained this one. The hit pipe. Of course, for Flappy Bird, it's gonna be a useless game unless you have a hit pipe thing, right? And then the bird's gonna die if it happens. It starts from the bird being alive. Wait, yeah, something like that. I named that wrong, but it's correct. Okay. Then of course, it's like, what's the point if you keep on passing that, but then there's just no score? You'll feel useless, and that is such a waste of time. That's where this code comes in. There's calculate score thing. Once the top pipe, right, this thing passes the left side, it's just, oh my gosh, I failed. If the bird passes the right side of the pipe, it's just gonna add the score. +1, +1, +1, over and over. Then here, okay, I'm gonna explain this part after I explain this. So this is the second part of the score. If you read my note here, I said, so the score doesn't go crazy. What I mean by crazy is, if I said earlier, the def update just tells it's what the system runs every frame. So if you think about it, if I were to delete this is what's gonna happen. You play it like regular and then watch the score. You see that? It goes to 75 because technically you're over the pipe, but then because the other pipe hasn't spawned in, it just stops when the other pipe spawned in, and this really helps. This is the button so that your bird will go up and go down with my mouse clicking. I think you can hear that, so I'm not gonna show that. Yes. Okay, this is what happens when the bird dies, and at the beginning, this what happens. The bird speed becomes 1, the center, the image, the pipe, and the score becomes 0 again. If not, of course, it's just gonna be broken. Then there's the animation, just to make it so that it looks better. You see this? If I flap it, it's gonna have like a little, see, if I let it go, it's just become like this, but if I flap it, there's the flap wing, and then if I touch it to the pipe, it becomes gray. I don't know if you could see that. See, it becomes gray. It has like a sad emoji. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, thank you. Do you have any, sorry if I had some mistakes, and thank you for listening. Any questions?
Thank you, Jessica.